The world I live in today has guided me into different life perspectives that I could had ever imagined. In the past, I viewed the world in a fairly negative light. I struggled with motivation and finding the things in life that made me passionate. I do not exactly have a way of describing what I have learned at the moment, because it hasn't been fully grasped by me either. I'm learning new things day in and day out, and every day a new perspective become a new thing. I like to think that I'm growing rather than changing, and there will always be setbacks throughout life. But if you are able to get past all of them, you will have a truly happy life. There are a vast amount of goals I have thought about and wanted to achieve. One of the goals is towards society and how people slander others for being different. In a lot of social media, people have these ideas and beliefs that they want to express, which is acceptable. However, others decided to take it to another level and pin or disgust other people. In general, why do a lot of people have to process a large amount of hatred or disgust toward others? Instead of tearing each other down, why can't we reunite and embrace the difference between each other? Another goal is to exert hope, happiness, and love to all those around me and leave ever encountered a better person than I was beforehand. My core goal is that I specifically have toward my own life is to make a change for the better. Many lives and generations have passed and changed throughout the year, and we forget the impacts that they have toward society. What I am awarded for is that life is very short compared to the universe, and that if I have such a short life, I don't want to waste it. I want to change the world, whether it's one person or thousands. I know that I want to have a positive impact on it. Changes have to start with me. I have to be willing to practice what I see, otherwise it means nothing to anyone else. I'm a pebble in a pond. What I do today will cause ripples somewhere else or at another point in time. My goals and visions are a reflection of my values and beliefs, which make them important to me. My goals and visions matter because they are how I choose to give back and contribute to the world. My goals and visions matter because, just like everyone else, what I do will be engraved in the past, present, and future. This class has strengthened my goals and values and views. It has opened me up to accepting different forms of accomplishment, such as exploring different ways in which my career could be fulfilling and rewarding. My values have been strengthened because I have now seen the things others live with or without the choice to do so. My, my view have strengthened in that you can't judge a book by its cover. You can see people living other ways and think they just don't know any other way. But the truth is, they are just living the way they are comfortable with. And that is the beauty in culture. People may be different, but we are all just trying to live our best lives. This class also really taught me to reflect on myself and those around me. It has given me a new perspective on life and helped me appreciate the little things. This is probably basic and not believable, but it's true. The beauteous challenges each week and discussion have expanded my brain and helped me think about the things important to me. Most importantly, reflect on the things important to me. I think that it is when we go outside of our comfortable zone that we gain the most. We fail to examine our assumptions not just because they are hard to see, but also because they are safe and comfortable. They allow us to live with the flattering illusion that I'm the center of the universe and what matters are my immediate needs and desires. Experiencing something unknown, having to figure out how to handle it. A new situation you have never been through make us handle other things in our lives differently as well, giving us new perspective, making it the most valuable learning tool of all I think. The core of education lies in the ways that it alludes to real life and draws relevant aspects for application. I learned about the essence of finding and drawing out these lessons. The best students and teachers have known these unconventional truths and are committed to adopting it in practice as they go about the real learning process that touches on life. Language has double-sided, putting us in communication with others, but in other ways, it's making a prison for us and making us think in a certain way. Seeing separation where maybe separation doesn't exist and so on. The world is not how we see it. How we see is affected by how we think, and how we think is affected by how we talk. We do not think much about how we talk, because our words control us rather than us controlling our words. So when we explore and expand our words, we are explore and expand our world. Our assumptions, beliefs, values, ideas, even our abilities are largely a product of our culture. We can respond to such differences with hate or ignorance, or we can choose to open up to them and ask questions we have never considered before. When we open up to such questions, we put ourselves in touch with our higher nature. We have to realize that we are the structure. So ultimately, this structure is what we make of it. And participation is not a choice. That's one of the easiest way out. How we participate is our most important choice. All of us every day make a thousand little choices that make a difference, and everyone's in making one big choice that make a difference. For my manifesto, I have created a collage of our 9 challenges. I really enjoyed completing each of these challenges and learning how to move past my own fears and desire to see big, see small, and see my own things. From talking to a stranger in Challenge 1 and developing the habit of flossing my teeth for 28 days to creating the word to better describe the joy of missing out to assessing my own values and goals, I have gained a new perspective of myself and other cultures through each of these challenges. I now have a greater appreciation and respect for people who have a different mindset and practice than me.